This is the week 3 devlog of my heisting FPS game. This week, I tried to make some wall meshes, settled on using world-aligned textures, played with ray tracing, integrated some Steam online service features, was devastated to learn that using event-based networking code is fundamentally wrong, and I made the beginnings of the open world map. Now let's get to it. Before you lose interest and I lose a way of speaking, and I lose my ability to speak. God damn it. First up, I thought that it would be a good idea to make sections of walls so that I could swap out individual pieces at will. But I quickly learned that it is more time consuming than I thought. So in the future, I will be using world-aligned materials for the majority of building meshes. And as to the idea of making many smaller meshes to make up a larger mesh, I began to think that that would produce many more draw calls, and so would affect performance more than I am willing to bear. Instead, I will be making all walls and all wall features a single mesh in the future. Secondly, the ray tracing. In my opinion, ray tracing, as I can get it to work, is way too fuzzy to be of use as a shadow generator, and it is the same as a reflection feature. However, as a global illumination effect, it is golden. However, just the global illumination is not worth the cost for enabling ray tracing, and so I will not be producing this game with it in mind. However, it is hopefully just a small thing to allow it to be turned on in an options setting. Thirdly, I followed an epic tutorial for the integration of the online session system for Steam. I had a friend some kilometers away help test the connection, and it worked. Fourthly, the worst thing. In my time making the online service integration, I was devastated to learn that if someone joined mid-game, nothing was in the state it should be in. Things that should be open were not, things that should be moved were not moved. This is because up until now I've been coding using an event-based networking system, which means that when someone joins, they will have not played the events, and as such will be desynced from the actual game. I have reprogrammed the safety deposit box to use the proper rep notify way of replication, and now it is replicated properly to clients that join. At some point in the future, I'm going to have to completely rewrite a lot of what I've already done. And finally, I made the beginnings of the open world map. The other map didn't inspire me much, so I made this in about half hour using Unreal Store assets. That's it for this week. Next week, I hope to have done what I said I would do this week. And I will.